Hi guys. Okay, let me just say hi to you guys first. It's okay, wizkid. This is your day today, but let me pause you 1 second. Let me pause you. Hi, my sexy slaves. Why is this so... Hold on, guys. Do I have to sit back? I'm gonna have to sit back, but whatever. How am I gonna sit back if I'm gonna be dancing and the dancings? I don't know. But anyway, I'm here to say hi to you, but not in that objectifiable way, guys. How are you, my sexy slayers? You're sexy because you're successful. You're sexy because you're succulent. Yeah, you could be succulent. You're sexy because you're smart. You're sexy because you're excellent. You're sexy because you're exquisite. You're sexy because you're educated. And you're unique. The reason why you're unique is because you're sexy, but it's also the fact that you're sexy and you're excelling. Without the E, guys, that's you. Yeah, that's what sexy stands for. And I'm talking to you guys, you. I know I shouldn't point, but you guys. And I'm talking to you because you're my slayers, you're my sexy slayers. Why are you my sexy slayers? Because you're slaying in your houses. You're slaying in your college. You're slaying in your schools. You're slaying in your universities. You're slaying in your workplaces. You're slaying in your businesses. You're slaying in your conglomerates. And you're slaying in your empires. And I don't know which one is bigger, but whichever one is bigger is what you're slaying in. And also, you're slaying in those visions that you've had. Those visions that you've had to penetrate different nations and different parts of the world with your gifts and your talents. You're already slaying there, guys. How are you guys doing? I'm Sylvia. I was training before. All them times I was recording before. But now I'm not training anymore. I'm actually doing. I am a sex and relationship therapist. I'm doing being a sex and relationship therapist now, guys. Yeah, thank you. And I have to pat myself on the back here. Good girl, you. Well done, Sylvia. Well done. Thank you, guys. Anywho, I'm here today, being the newest sex therapist in town, to give you the Psychosexuals of the new wizkids album. And what Psychosexuals is, I think it's best for me to explain so you guys can understand what me I talk about. And I don't even know why I do this anymore. But every time I say Psychosexuals, I was doing it when I was giving you the Psychosexuals for maths and Married at First Sight Australia. I remember doing it from there. It's because I just sprinkled the Psychosexuals onto everything I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Sprinkle, small. A little bit like Salt Bay. Salt Bay does it like this. Me, I do it like this. I do it like this. So for me, the definition of Psychosexuals, or the Psychosexuals, should I say, is basically how we relate to sexual stimuli, be it through music, be it through films, be it through messages, be it through media, be it through what we see, be it through visuals, be it through anything, be it through behaviors, whatever it is, how we connect psychologically to sexual stimuli based on the messages that we've learned about sex, based on the messages that we've been told about sex, based on how we position ourselves as sexual beings in regards to how we relate to things that are sexual. All of those things are what I'm talking about when I'm talking about psychosexual. So it's basically everything that we see sexual and how we upload it into our system in accordance to our culture, in accordance to us, the societal messages that have influenced us. All them things there, basically. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I'm giving you the Psychosexuals of this album is because I love music, guys. And one thing I've realized, and one thing I'm sure you guys have realized, is that we've been sexualized from such a young age. And one of the ways we have been sexualized is through the music messages that we receive. I can just go back to the things I used to listen to back in the day and realize that, yeah, there was a lot of sex going on in every song that I was listening to. And it doesn't necessarily mean in regards to it being explicitly sexual, but it's always had a connotation of people being in some sort of a relationship, if that makes sense. And because of that reason, we don't sometimes realize that how internalized we are to actually hearing sexual stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, singing songs is one thing. Saying the words out loud without no beats to support it is another thing, because sometimes you really realize you're really talking X-rated. You know what I'm saying? Music is a reflection of society, and you can find so many different mindsets and schools of thought through the music that you listen to. if we were to break down music and things that are said in music in terms of relationships and love and sex, it's things that we go through every day. Sometimes it's more hypersexualized in music. Sometimes people are objectified in music. You have music that are saying that, listen, I want to look after you. I want to do everything that you need to be done. I want to cater to you. There's other songs that's like, I don't need you to look after me. I got my own things going on. I don't need that. You got other songs talking about, I used to love you. You used to love me. Where's the love gone? Why have you left me? There's that type of song. There's also songs that talk about someone twerking in someone's face. So there's different types of things that are going on in songs, and we just sing them willy-nilly, not realizing how sexualized we become through our songs. And when I say sexualized, I don't necessarily mean you go out and act on the things that are said in the songs. However, some of the songs are used in different ways to set the mood, to set the atmosphere. So some songs that are quite sexual are used in sexual ways. Do you get what I mean? So it all goes hand in hand. So that is what the Psychosexuals is to me. And so I thought I'd marry the two things that me I do together. I just want to break down the different things that we hear in songs and how we actually relate to them. Is that alright with you guys? Great. Now, the new wizkids album that is out, I haven't listened to it that well. I'm not going to lie to you. I've listened to a few songs, but I thought to myself, you know what? I'm going to do an off the cuff, giving you the Psychosexuals of different parts or different snippets of each song. As opposed to doing all the lyrics, I'm going to take a snippet of each song and I'm going to say what the Psychosexuals is around that. And like I said, I'll have to explain each thing in the context that it is. So obviously with wizkids, the words that he's saying, I will take his lyrics and give you the Psychosexuals of it and the words that are portrayed through the music and how we relate to them. The album's called More Love and Less Ego. And in regards to that, what does that even mean? More love, less ego. Depends on what the meaning of love is in this. There's different types of meanings. If it's the purest sense of meaning, just a deeper emotion for somebody, so increasing of that. And in what way does it show for someone like wizkid when he's trying to present his love to somebody? I don't know. I don't know. He might want to, you know, shower them with gifts. He might want to pamper them. He might want to do things around the house. I don't know how he shows the more love that he shows. I don't know if he shows it through his money or through, depending on what his partner's love language is, maybe it's through the love language. I don't know. It could be words of affirmation. Maybe he doesn't even have to spend his money on his chick. Maybe. Who knows? Me no know. Me no know. But his is that he wants to have more love, less ego. What's ego? How is ego defined? And if I was just to speak off the whim without getting a definition, your ego is the personified pride side to you, if that makes sense. It's the side that wants to be brash, wants to be out there, wants to show its bravado, wants to show its, you know, I guess masculinity to a certain extent. That's what ego is. And so he don't want to show that no more. He wants to dampen that side of him and show more of the love. So that's what he called the album. So guys, we're going to get into the first bit. I'm going to listen to a little bit of their song. And then when I see a lyric that I like, I'm going to pause it. And then, you know, I'm going to say what I got to say about it. Is that all right? Okay. First song is Special with wizkid featuring Don. Okay? Okay. I need you all night, girl, okay? For what? Probably for sex. Talking about the fact that he's wanted this chick for a while and he's got her and he's not gonna play around with her. He's not gonna miss the opportunity to show her how special he is because he's chased her for a while now. That's what I'm getting from the first bit. if you were to put it in this, into societal perspective, the stereotypical view of men is to be the chaser, to be the one that seeks the woman's attention, kind of like thing. And so him saying that he's been chasing for a while, I mean, I guess he's put the work in. I don't know what his meaning of putting the work in is. I don't know if he was calling her all the time, texting her, making sure you were sending her good morning texts, sending her loving memes. I don't know what his form of chasing was, but you know what your form of chasing is when you do it, isn't it, guys and girls? I mean, women chase as well. But yeah, let me continue. Okay, seems like she's got a good body. Her body's every man's dream. And, you know, if you were to put it in, again, the perspective of what the standard beautification of beauty is, what does wizkid mean? What type of body is he talking about? What is his type of a body? Is it the type that he has with his partner, or does he have another type? What type of body is he talking about in terms of it's everybody's type? Who told you that? There's different types, wizkid. Why are you making assumptions for us all? But there is a, you know, there is a specific type of a look when you see social media. There's a specific type of a look when you see these so-called celebrities and how they present themselves and how they do things to their bodies and them things there. Is that the personification of beauty that he's talking about, Minanor? And that would be all subjective to us. What we like, or objective, should I say, to us. What we enjoy, what we like. So to say that that woman's got a body that everybody likes, what is the body that you like, that you know that other people like? Or what is the general consensus? Is it what we see on social media with the BBLs and them things there? Or is it a natural, delicious, voluptuous figure? What is it to you? Yeah, that's it to me, I think. How I just described it is what it is to me. That's what I imagine from when he said that about the body. What do you describe it as? What comes up in your mind to think about that bit? Like I said, again, it is a way of objectifying a body that happens to be female. There is a way that females are looked at, and the body being a signification of what you actually do sexually. Okay, and the song's about special. God bless her with a good body. That's why her body's special, and his body's pressure. Pressure in what sense, I wonder? Is it pressure in terms of being able to perform with her, but that pressure makes him want to perform better? Is it that? Is he saying it like that? Or just heartbeat pressure? Just, you know, you're just hot, so you make my body go hot. What is he talking about there? It's up to us as the receivers of his musics to decide for ourselves. It will always be from our frame of reference, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we can also look at the song from a third position and think about what it is for wizkids and whoever he's talking about. So then we would have imagined the person that he's talking to. Is it that he's talking to the children of his mother, or the mother of his children, should I say? Or is he talking about somebody else? Who is he talking about? We don't know, but we know who it is to us. You know what I'm saying? That's how it works with music. So guys, that's it for me doing the Psychosexuals for this episode of Doing the Psychosexuals to whatever song that was. But stay tuned for the next one, guys. I've been Sylvia, your newest sex and relationship therapist. Alright guys, it's time for me to go. But as per usual, we'll see you in my next episode of Doing the Psychosexuals. I'm here for all things sex, life, love, and you. See you guys, sexy slayers. See you soon, sexy slayers. Bye, guys.